check.
You don't
And then
have
I can slide it over.
You can move it around. You can do whatever you want. Back it up, rub it down. There we go. And then she stops talking. That's great.
Hello? Hello?
It's like you're a hostage.
Hello? I've fallen. Can anybody hear me up there?
Keep going. Keep
There we go.
talking.
Check. Checking, check.
Yeah,
Check,
there we
check,
go. That's
check,
good.
check.
That's good. All right.
Check.
Yeah, don't ever change your voice
All
for
right.
at least an hour. That's
Done.
anyway. Welcome in. Welcome to
Thank
the
you.
podcast.
Thank you. Did we start?
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
I've been recording for 45 seconds.
Oh,
I'm not gonna put the check.
No, that's
Unless you want to be like a rapper kind of thing. And,
Kinda.
turn my headphones
I've always
up.
kind of wanted to be a rapper a little bit, just a little bit of a rapper, not a whole lot.
What kind, everybody, I got Hannah Gansen on the podcast. Very
Hello.
funny, very talented actress, comedian, songstress, pianist. What else? Sketch master.
Thank you.
Anything else I can say about you?
Music educator.
Music educator.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see what else.
She starts dropping her astrological sign.
Scorpio.
Yeah. Seriously, you're like, wait. Can I start with a compliment? Can I do that? Is that all right?
Sure. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That'd be nice.
You're one of my favorite people to see.
Oh, thank you.
Perform. You always come up with something new, something absurd yet silly yet poignant that you slide in. That is like still, like it's always something in the news, and it's like it's so well done. And
thank you.
I always love it. Yeah, like whenever I have a show, I'm like, oh, great, Hannah can come. It's just like one of those things. It's so funny.
Well, Matt Lewis, good vibes. Always good vibes.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
You're a good vibe guy.
I try. Oh, that reminds me. I have a sponsorship for a place that sounds like that. I could turn the TV. I could turn the TV off too if you.
Oh, should I look somewhere?
You can look. It's like either that one or that one. That's more like going to be focused right at you. I don't have
this one.
That one will be focused right at you. That's a 2-shot.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
Every now and then, just
if you want to play to the camera,
all right,
if you want to go, boy, that sure is interesting, huh? Something like that. No, the video component of podcasts has made it weird.
Oh, but you gotta everything. You gotta make it weird. You can't have things stay comfortable.
Yeah,
you know?
I liked just audio podcasts because I would like listen to them when I'd like hike or if I was at work or something like that.
Yeah.
And now everybody just wants to look at you, and it's just.
It's interesting, yeah. I sometimes, I'm more of a listener myself.
Yeah.
But from time to time, I'm like, I wonder what they looked like when they said that.
Yeah.
It's nice to have the option.
Oh, to have he was saying it sarcastically and not like hatefully or something like that. Yeah.
Or just, you want to see if they had their eyes open, so.
Funny. Did you start up like music? I'm assuming you were always like pretty active in music and playing piano coming up. Yeah.
When I was a kid, my mom had all of us take piano when we were growing up. There was a neighbor girl across the street. She taught us all piano.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, so I just walk over there.
Uh-huh.
Do some, get a sticker.
Yeah.
It was very transactional, and I like that about it.
You got the sticker if you behaved and you did your bars and you
Yeah.
practiced or whatever. Yeah.
I still remember some of them, which is kind of crazy.
Like the chopstick thing. Is
no,
that what
the
it was?
stickers.
Oh.
The sticker. There was this one I remember where it was like it was a picture of a guy and he had like a snake wrapped around him and it said, and he looked scared because he had a snake wrapped around him.
Yeah, natural. That's a good reaction.
And it said, I like hugs. And I just
I'm starting to see where your sense of humor came from.
And I can't forget that sticker. Like it's always in my.
I don't. Yeah,
he's
gonna get like what they call like a boa constrictor or something like that. It's gonna squeeze his eyeballs out or something like that. I'm getting. So you did you do like all the school plays, that kind of stuff, or whatever?
Yeah, we had. We didn't have like a theater department in my school because it's a really small school.
Yeah,
but they had like choir would do.
Yeah.
They do like a musical every fall, and then in the spring they would do like a variety show and all that, and I loved it. It was like the best.
Just showcase your talents, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it was just fun.
Yeah, I remember. I think I did like one where they would do this thing. It was like a prediction thing. It was like your senior year of high school, and I got to MC that, and I was just like, oh, I can just crack jokes on people. We were like roasting our teachers, but it was like playful and fun. And it was senior year, and it was just like I was like, oh my god, I kind of like stand up. Because I'd always seen it as something that you could just see on TV and not like in person or even do.
It was called prediction.
They were there like predictions, like in 20 years, like I think they documented in like 20 years, so and so will be, is it kind of like the thing where they'd have you be like most likely to, be a housewife? Like, there was like one girl who'd worked at the same fast food job for like 5 years, and we said like it was called like Church's Fried Chicken, and she's like, oh, she will own Church's Fried. It was like it was a little sarcastic, yeah. And
does she own it now?
I don't know. That would be pretty. I don't think
she could hook you up with the chicken.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Ralph's guy right now. Yeah, I know.
Ralph's
$5 fried chicken. If you look like me, you look like an expert on fried chicken. So I just had to be, what I had to go with.
Hey, chicken's great. We have a Sprouts across the street, so that's our grocery store.
Oh, nice.
We go there.
Nice. Yeah. It has the homely feel kind of thing. Like you feel like you're at a farmer's market. You're eating out of a barrel. It's good.
They have oatmeal, barrels.
Yeah, those chia seeds. You can get everything.
And it's designed like a barn. It is it's like that was like.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I walked into a Sprouts. That was the first thing I noticed. Yeah. I was like, oh, finally, someone knows what I want. To feel like I'm scavenging for food inside of a barn. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Did you grow up on a farm or?
No, I grew up in an area that was very like rural.
Yeah, like agricultural.
They didn't pave my road that I grew up on until I was probably like I think like high school maybe.
Yeah, I grew up on a street that was not paved. It was like county roads and stuff like that. And then we moved into the city and when I was a freshman in high school.
Okay.
And
which city?
Tulsa.
Ooh. So. That's a big one.
Yeah, it was bigger than it was. Well, we were on the so it's like Tulsa was like Owasso was like the suburb, and we were like on the out of Owasso. We were like on the outside,
like on the outskirts of the suburb.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. That's why we had like cows and pigs and stuff like that. And bees.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You guys went the other. Usually people are like in the city and then they want to move out.
Oh, my parents got divorced. That was so nobody had money after that. So. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's just that like the city that I was close to growing up was Cedar Rapids.
Okay. Yes.
So, but like where I grew up, like a lot of farmland, a lot of gravel.
That's where the big
roads.
nightlife was Cedar Rapids.
Yeah. If you wanted to get into some trouble, what was it? They called it cruising the Ave.
Oh, we had that too. We had cruising Memorial Avenue. That's what we did. Yeah, and all the guys with the bass on the speakers would like line up on their cars. And, hey, look at my bass, and I've got neon underneath the Dodge Neon. It was like, it was like check out the spoiler.
I'm getting homesick now. Hey.
All the Darryls and Earls were all cranking. Yeah,
they always knew where the party was. The Earls and the Darryls.
Yeah. We had a place called Midnight Rodeo where, looking back, it was like a nightclub, but it was like an 18-year-old nightclub.
Oh, so you had to be 18 to go in.
You had to be 18 to go in. If you were 21, you could drink.
Okay.
But looking back,
Yeah, if you were 18 and in there you were drinking.
Yeah, because people would just hand you drinks. Yeah. You had to, make friends with somebody.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine going to a bar with 18-year-olds as an adult. I was just like, what this place needs? Teenagers.
Yeah. That'd really get things going around here. We got beers. We need some teenagers.
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody know any?
And and everybody, it was like an ongoing.
So funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
Did you have a place like that?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there was some place, and then there were some like bars that I remember they would have like teen night, where a bunch of they would only serve soda and like
Shirley Tipples,
but a bunch of drunk teenagers would show up.
Yeah, because they'd come from a house party that and
you'd show up and it was so crazy. But and then when I was in college, there was you would go to the place to go was Iowa City.
Oh, that's University of Iowa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hang out with Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, all the time. And there was like a bunch of I think he grew up like 15 minutes away from me.
I know he just always he's always at the football games and wears his Hawkeye stuff proudly. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I know but I don't want to like dox anybody or something, you know.
Yeah, well, people know who Ashton Kutcher is. You know,
did I use dox appropriately?
It's Dax.
Dax, is it?
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
Dax.
yeah.
I don't want to go on Dax.
You don't want to Dax any shepherds. Yeah.
And I know who that is. And then Ron Livingston too, I think was.
Oh
he's from that area.
What was I mean, Swingers is what I know him from, but obviously he had to.
Most recent, I think it was the.
I had a friend write for
called Search Party.
Okay, Search Party in not Brockmire. Brockmire was Hankus area, but it was I like him. I like Ron Livingston. Yeah, I approve of Ron Livingston. You can don't dox Ron Livingston.
No, I know, but Iowa City, that was like that's where you would go. You would get your Kirkwood Community College library card.
Okay.
And then you would get allowed into the bars. And then just somebody 21 would.
Yeah, if you had if you had I worked at a Quick Trip. You had those up there, right?
Yeah.
And I was and my friends in college, I would be like, hey, can I buy beer? I go, yeah, just show me your ID, but don't make a thing of it.
Yeah.
You know, and I was just like, oh, there you go. And they're like, they'd walk in, I go, hey, Matt. I'm like,
hey, can I get some?
Hey, Matt,
can I get some of that illegal beer?
Exactly.
Some Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah. Some Zimas.
Yeah, some Zimas.
We got some ladies with us. We got some Zimas and some Jolly Ranchers. Yeah. And they were like, hey, Matt, can we get some beer? Is your manager here? Stuff like that. Yeah. Just play it real cool there, Daryl. Here we go. I actually knew a couple Daryls. It's not you. It's not the Daryls I know anyway. Yeah, sorry.
There was a grocery store too, and I don't think it's open anymore. I'm pretty sure. And
You're about to tell us why.
This might be one of the reasons why. It was called Econo Foods.
Okay.
And they had a drive-through liquor window.
Oh yeah.
So you could just drive up.
Yeah.
And get booze. And I knew a guy in high school, like he'd work there.
Yeah.
And they'd have a high school student. Like, what do you think you're doing if you're letting a high school student run the
alcohol,
window?
the party central?
Yeah, he's gonna hook his friends up.
Central Iowa or whatever side of Iowa you were in, or we had one. It was called the Barn in college, where guys. We had so many guys in trucks. It was a drive-through. Not a liquor store because it was different there, but kegs of beer, and they would just put the keg in your truck. You know, and that was. It was like looking back, it's like so silly. When I go back, I go, this still happens. Holy shit, man, it's crazy. And that was the other thing I learned was from keg parties was you start with a good keg like Coors Light or Bud Light, then you can go to the Keystones and the Natty Lights, the Milwaukee Beast keg. After everybody gets a taste of something good, they're just like they'll drink whatever. Yeah,
they get to the. That's funny.
Yeah,
Keystone.
Yeah. Am I bringing you back now? Is that
yeah? It's the flashbacks.
Yeah, they had it was just garbage. So how did you start? Did you start doing stand up in college? Or how would early influences and stuff you saw on TV, or what was it like?
So kind of interesting, or maybe not. But what's nice is there's only two options. You know, you don't want too many options. It's either gonna be interesting or it won't be. But
there's no middle ground.
I hate middle ground. Well, that's where the sinkholes are. You know. But when I was in college, there was I double majored in psychology and theater.
Oh, okay.
And then and I did like music stuff too, but I didn't want to major in music because I just felt like if I was more immersed in
like a wider net kind of thing, you meant, or less specialized, bigger.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just at that time, when I was, trying to figure out the rest of my life, I was like, this is the best.
At 19,
I'm like, I want to ensure I'm financially stable for the rest of my life. So I'm going to double major in psychology and theater,
Yeah.
And
it chose to be a comedian.
Yeah. And I had this teacher that that there's a husband and wife on campus that they owned a theater in Iowa City.
Oh.
And
big city.
Yeah. Because where I went to college, one of the places I went, it was in Mount Vernon, Iowa, which is like 20 minutes away from Iowa City.
I've actually heard of that.
Yeah, it's a nice college. It's pretty.
Okay.
It's on a hill, you know.
It's a mount. Yeah.
It's a mount. Yeah, like it's one of those really little mountains. But
sorry.
That's all right. The what was I saying? So they had a theater.
Yeah.
They had a theater, and she approached me one time at, like, I was taking one of her classes. She's like, hey, so our theater has like a comedy night every so often. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. And she's like, yeah, you should do it. I bet you'd be good at it. And I was like, oh yeah, that'd be fun. And she's like, yeah, I signed you up. And I'm like, what? And
were you always like cracking jokes in class and stuff? I mean,
I must have been.
Well, you're always really good at like subtle humor and stuff like that. Well, you know that, right?
Well, I mean, I just.
It's probably like
I don't know
it's
how
probably
else
like
to be.
No, it's like to me it's like I can tell you're not even trying to be funny, but you'll say something, then you'll say something like that, and that'll be just as funny.
I mean, my entire family is just like nobody's serious.
Yeah,
you know, it's just
they're all just cracking wise all the time.
Yeah, everybody's just kind of goofing around. You know.
Oh yeah, I met your parents.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, at the fish place.
Yeah, was it?
It was on the water somewhere.
Marina Del Rey.
Yeah. Your dad was like, I was like, oh, it's cool. Oh, I was like, oh, cool. I met your parents, and I was just like, man, I really hope like whatever people say won't offend your parents or anything like that. They were they were laughing their ass off. Your dad he had the Hawaiian shirt on. He was having a good old time. He was he was on vacation. He was like, whatever, man. It was like anything goes.
They were by the water. Nothing's gonna bother them. You know,
they got water.
Yeah, there's ocean. You know, but they I think that was the first time they'd actually seen me in person do stand up.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like because they'd never ever seen. They'd seen maybe like clips.
Well, the TV show, the whatever it was, the Hofstetter thing we did. Did you do that?
I don't remember.
Stand and deliver or something.
Oh yeah. I think so.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
I don't have a good memory.
Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, no.
What was I gonna say?
It was the first time they'd seen you live.
Yeah, like live, because they'd seen me do like sketch shows and stuff. Like was when I lived in Chicago beforehand, and they had seen me do some stuff there, but never like stand up. Yeah. And yeah, it was just kind of funny. I was like, I've been doing this for that was a few years ago, but I think it was. Yeah. I think that might have been like 2019. And like I had been doing it since like 2004.
Like at least 10. Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. And that was the first time they'd seen it. And my mom was like, "Oh, yeah, you're pretty good."
Middle America, just tempered nice.
But I was like, I would hope that I would not be that delusional that, I would hope that at least somebody thought I was, to be doing it for, this long. But,
well, no, you're hilarious. People know, people in the city know who that in comedy. City. Well, in LA, people like whenever they.
Oh, I thought you meant Tulsa. I was like.
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about you there. They talk about the college football team, and they talk about Hannah Gansen in my city. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm the talk of the Tulsa town.
No, I meant like L.A. comedy-wise and stuff like that. People that see, they know you're funny. Yeah, it's just.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't finish the story.
Oh, I interrupted. No, I interrupted you. Yeah.
No, I got sidetracked. But I was talking about the water by that show. Which was the Pacific Ocean, in case anyone is listening and wondering what water we're referring to.
Yeah, we were in Australia. Yeah.
But that'd be wild. That was the first time my parents saw me do stand up was in Australia. I don't know how to go over there.
Yeah.
How does everything transfer in the southern hemisphere?
Also, you got the metric system too. Yeah.
That's like half my jokes right there. Inches and
kilometers.
Feet
Yeah.
But. But so we went. She was like, "Yeah, I put you on the lineup," and I was like,
the woman that signed up for the comedy, yeah."
And I was like, I've never done this before. And I'm like, and she's like, "Oh, that's fine." She's like, "Just talk like you normally do."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "For how long?" She's like, "Oh, like 10 minutes." And I'm like, what? Like, that's like a long time to just talk.
Yeah.
Like, you've never ever done it.
She just threw you into the deep end, like a bird out of the nest.
Yeah. And I don't think it was very like much. I don't think I had that much time in advance. Like I think it was like a week or something. Like seriously, I think it was like a week. So I had to come up with 10 minutes of stand up in a week.
Yeah.
You know, going from, and I hadn't really ever thought about doing stand up.
Yeah, you weren't aspiring.
Yeah, there was like one other person I think that said. It was when I was working there was a brief period of time where I wanted to go into broadcasting. And so I was working on the college radio station.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, oh, we'd like go through like the news.
Yeah.
And I'd just make jokes about, stuff.
Yeah, current stuff or whatever. There's, hey, the freeway's under construction, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Just like, when I was talking to him and stuff. He's like, you should do stand up sometime. And I was like, no, I should just keep reading the paper here. like I don't want to go anywhere.
You're trying to be the Robin Quivers of Iowa Public Radio.
Just like, I was like, I don't know. But anyway, so then I had to come up with jokes.
10 minutes of material.
Yeah, so I was just like talking to myself like while I walked everywhere, and then I remember, and then I had like some friends. They were having people over to their apartment like on a night to like just hang out and drink or whatever. And I was like, hey, do you guys care if I like do a stand-up routine in front of you? And they were like, yeah, all right.
All right.
And I did. And they just all just sat on the couch and looked at me and I just did it. And it went all right. And I was like, okay,
they laughed,
cool.
right?
Yeah, I was like, all right. And I got myself prepped in my mind. I'm like, okay, but what's funny to my friends in their living room, and it might not carry over to... But
because they know all the backstories of, Bob and Susie and blah, 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 and that kind of thing. Yeah.
And they're just, sitting on the couch, having a good time.
Cash.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a Thursday night. Thursday was the new Friday back then,
Well, we had Friends. We had Seinfeld.
Yeah,
exactly.
So, but we were feeling good.
News radio.
And we had it all. We really did. And then I go do the show. I go do the show, and do you know who Chris Witowski is?
I know that name.
But yeah, he's
wait, the basketball player?
No, he's
I'm thinking of
he's an actor.
Oh.
He's an actor. He's in a lot of good comedy stuff. He's I think the most recent thing he's in is The Bear. He's in The Bear.
Oh, I love The Bear.
But yeah, he's a great guy. Great guy. He's been in a bunch of stuff. He's from Iowa also.
Okay.
And he was hosting, and I was like, is this a comedy show? Because like nobody was like laughing. And it was like really like it was wild. There was a guy that went on stage in a bathrobe and just danced around while they played Mambo No. 5.
Lou Bega in Good Times.
Yeah. And that was it. Like that he just did that for the whole song, And I don't know how long I don't know how long the song is, but it felt long enough.
It felt probably longer. That was probably the longest feel that song that was.
But I mean, and that's fine, But I was like, oh.
But people weren't like enjoying.
Yeah, and I was kind of like, what do you people want? This man put on a bathrobe for you, and then it was a nice one too. It looked nice.
Yeah.
It was a good color on it. And then there was a guy that went up and he just told a bunch of jokes about the subway. And
like the sandwich place, or like a train?
If he would have done that, he would have killed. But he was talking about
a train.
And nobody. Like
it's not relatable.
Yeah, like unless you went out to visit someone in Chicago, like you've never ridden on a subway.
Yeah,
and so no one could relate to anything that he was saying.
Yeah,
and so and then they're like,
you're watching this going, oh God, what am I going up? What am I going up?
And I was just like, and I just remember it was like one of the sweatiest moments of my life. Like I was just sweating.
Very 8 Mile.
Yeah, like it was. Yes, I was very Eminem in that moment, and. I walked out and then I said like the first joke I said, it was I said hey everybody, I'm from Toddville. If you've ever missed all the Cedar Rapids exits going north on 380, you might have been there. And they're like, ah,
killed it.
I was like, these people love interstates. I was like, this is what they want. And then,
it's relatable, and they've probably done that or whatever.
Yeah, because they probably did, And I mean, it is true.
Yeah,
that's probably the only reason you'd ever be there. Is you
to
accidentally
hit a U-turn or whatever.
Yeah, to turn around and go back and go to Cedar Rapids.
To go back.
Yeah,
the only reason to exit Toddville is to get the.
Yeah, because at the time, like they didn't even have like a gas station. Or anything. Like there was nothing there. Yeah. post office
Oh, yeah.
that rotted to the ground because it was never used. Like it literally was just like a pile of wood at some point. And
They got like just absorbed by weeds and stuff.
Yeah, it was just and like they had a pop machine in front of it for a while. And then
Oh yeah. I remember those.
Yeah, and like it was like that was the best. Like
50 cents for a can or whatever. Yeah.
You'd walk down the road with change in your pocket. You know, get a cream soda,
A&W.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Good times. Big Red.
Yeah.
Mellow Yellow. Good
It was like a thing to do. And somebody kept throwing it over the bridge.
The
pop machine.
They put it in a truck and then they take it to the overpass and just throw it.
Yeah, they would take it like not in the interstate. It was like there was a river.
Oh, okay.
There's like a little creek that goes through the town.
Yeah.
And so they would take the pop machine and they throw it over the bridge into the creek, and then they let them do that twice, and then they were like, all right, you guys.
He'll learn.
Yeah. They're like, we'll let it.
It came up at city council meeting.
So, but then we lost our privilege after that. That was the limit two times.
The innocence was gone from Toddville.
And then no more pop.
And everybody would just walked around with like dry mouths and stuff. Yeah, man.
Yeah, nothing. No RC Cola for nobody then. But there was another pop machine, so that was okay.
That one didn't get thrown over?
Yeah, that one, and I don't know if it's still around or not. I don't know if it is. I think they might have gotten rid of it a few years ago, but it was around for a long time. It was by this farm equipment, like this place where they'd sell like farm equipment.
Like John Deere tractors and stuff like that?
And I think it used to be a gas station a long time ago, the way that it was like set up.
Like a service station, probably. Yeah, okay.
But then I don't think it was getting enough
traffic.
Yeah, so then they just sold farm equipment. But then I don't know if they were even selling that much of it because I never saw anybody there.
Could have been on the money laundering front. Out there.
Could have been. Yeah, maybe. But all I know is that they had a cat, and the cat would set off their security, like the alarm, like every now and then at night, because I'd be trying to sleep, and all of a sudden I'd hear whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'd be like, oh, that cat.
Oh, because you live near the store.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
We lived close there, and then you'd just hear the alarm going off in the middle of the night, and you're like, oh, that cat.
Yeah.
Ruin everybody's lives.
Yeah. So after the college show, after the college show or whatever, was it just like, all right, I got to do this again or whatever?
It was so fun. And then they had another show the next night, and I did that too, and it was really great. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Chicago after college to do it there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not that good.
Well, Chicago's like, well, I started out here, and it was because like you go out here, you go to I went to an open mic, and there were like guys that were already making money on the road, and it was the first time I'm trying to tell dick jokes, and I was just like, oh geez, and then but like a place like Chicago, it feels like it would be good, a good place to start. It seems like,
yeah. It was good because I was like, oh, I'm like, there's a lot of. I got to see how like what a variety, because
like Nate, I've had him on, and he started in Chicago, and he said,
Nate Craig?
Yeah, and he was just like, it helped me so much, just being around, there's so many young people around to come out to the shows and make you better. So,
Nate's great.
Yeah,
it was really cool because it was like we all did a lot of the same shows, and so it was kind of like. Some people would hate this, but I liked it. It was like you wanted to always do something new when you were seeing a lot of the same people.
You didn't want to be complacent.
Yeah, you were always like.
Well, always be writing.
Always trying to come up with new stuff.
Yeah.
And it was, there was, I don't know how I want to say it.
That's how I felt with my friends when I started, because it was like the guys I started with, I would see them in the same, like Angelo Bowers and Gerard Karma. I'd try to have like a new 5 minutes every week. It wasn't always good, but it was like something you always were trying to.
It's good, it's good to have that fire under your butt, know. And I
just love the way you talk.
It's good as long as you're wearing the proper pants. Otherwise, then you got to go to the hospital.
Yeah, you get to a certain age.
But it was just it was a fun.
It motivated you and to write more, or try new things, or something like that. Yeah.
And I could relate to that guy's Subway jokes a lot more after that too. So that was another plus there. So, but it was really cool. Met a lot of cool comics. A lot of them moved out here.
Yeah, yeah. There's so many. Yeah, it's just one of those places. It's just one of those kind of like naturally evolved things. It seems like. Yeah.
Yeah. After a while,
or
in
here
Chicago,
in New York, I guess.
Yeah, it was like L.A. or New York. Yeah. And I remember I can remember the exact moment when I was like, I'm not going to move to New York. I'm going to move to L.A.
Yeah.
It was like the second week of February in Chicago, and I was screaming into my scarf because it was so cold. It was like below zero.
Yeah, like Arctic winds.
Yeah, the sun was like beaming.
Yeah,
and it's like below zero, and the wind was like, and the restaurant that I worked at the time, I would just walk there because it was like, it was so
just
cold.
easier. It was just easier to get to.
I was like, I don't want to stand here and wait for like a bus in the cold. I'd rather just be moving. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I would just walk the whole way and just scream into my scarf
to stay warm. The heat from your own breath would keep you warm, and it would insulate your face.
I would wear I remember wearing I'd wear 3 jackets and I'd have 2 pairs of pants on, and
the thermals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that was when I realized I was going to move to LA, because I got family out here. My parents are both from LA, and then I
didn't know that.
Yeah, Redondo Beach.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I came out here for Christmas one year, and you wear one set of clothes.
Yeah. You're people have arms. Wow.
Oh, you can see people's bodies.
Yeah. Skin. Who would have thought?
I was hanging out on the beach on Christmas morning with one of my cousins. I did Christmas morning, and then I was I gotta fly back. I gotta put on this layer, and they were looking at me because I was flying out of the Orange County airport. I'm 3 coats and and they were just they're like, what the hell is wrong with you? I was like, you don't understand. This is an anomaly. and you have to Yeah, it was like the little kid, whenever it was you have a snow day, you go out and play in the snow, and it was just then you get all geared up. And I have to go to the bathroom now, and it takes another 45 minutes to get it. Yeah.
And you can barely move when you're outside. I think that's how people figured out they could do snow angels. It's just some
trying
kid.
To get up.
Yeah, you fall over, you're trying to get back up. You're wearing 5 coats.
Yeah.
You're is this how I'm going to die? I want to see 3rd grade. Yeah. Please.
Yeah. Then you're going to end up like the movie Alive with the Argentinians and the...
is that the...
Where they eat the people, yeah.
On the bus?
A plane.
On a plane, okay. I mean,
plane crash.
A bus.
A plane kind of is.
It's a flying bus.
It's an Airbus.
Really.
Yes, an Airbus.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll have to put that on the list.
Oh, yeah.
Of movies to see.
Oh yeah, it's a good date night.
Yeah.
You guys will have a good time with that, I'm sure. We watched it. I remember we watched that at grade school high school. For some reason, we had a teacher who just liked to watch movies.
Okay.
I really don't.
Yeah. We all have that teacher.
I think she'd I think she'd kind of had it with the school, and so she was just she'd wanted to watch the movie and didn't have time. So
what class was it?
I think it was keyboarding or typing, or it may have been some kind of office class or something. We were learning how to. Yeah.
It's related to it.
Not at all. It was a soccer team.
Yeah, you could write about them. It's related.
Miss McFrazier, I remember that now. Yeah, she was just it was and some days she would care, and then some days she would just hey, let's watch a movie.
Yeah.
And I kind of learned
balance. She taught you about balance. That's an important lesson to teach.
Absolutely. You always have a spark about you. I don't know if you know that. It's very funny.
You.
It's very funny. And like I said, you always
it's creatine.
It's creatine.
Everybody's I took 2 scoops for this.
Yeah, you do.
For the
you did that out in the car on the way in.
I just ate it. I don't even wash it.
Yeah, you don't even know water. Yeah,
just the straight powder.
Yeah, that's what's in the jug. It's just straight creatine.
It's just powder. Yeah.
It's just,
if I cough,
it just go.
Looks like a magic trick.
Yeah. So what are some of the how long have you been like writing your own songs? Because I think when I met you, it was like through some of your songs. You were always just kind of were you always pretty like musically inclined and stuff like that, or I guess obviously the piano and the keyboard, but
well, the first time I wrote like started writing songs was like when I was like a kid, you know, like middle school or something. But then I didn't start writing like funny songs until or funny to me anyway. I want to make assumptions here, but it was in college, and it was another teacher that I had at that same school. Like they were really pushing it. They were like, "Hannah, you got to do." But it was this teacher. I remember he said, "Yeah, just so you guys know, I don't believe in tests." And he's like, and so whenever we would have like some sort of exam, it was like a project that we would have to create,
like a group project or something,
or mostly I think it was usually by yourself. Sometimes it was with other people too. But and it was a theater class.
Okay, theater. Okay,
gotcha. So it makes sense.
I was gonna say
theater. It's more you're teaching. It's more about performance rather than
It's about doing.
Facts.
It's about doing. Yeah.
So there was some play. By I think it's Albert Albee. I think this is the name.
All right.
Albert Albee and the goat. Is it called Sylvia the Goat? So it's either called Sylvia the Goat or just the Goat.
Okay.
And it's a serious play about a guy that falls in love with a goat.
We've all been there. Yeah, it's Iowa, Oklahoma. So I'm a similar guy. Yeah.
And it's pretty messed up. It's a messed up play. No, I mean it is. I mean like. I don't mean to, push buttons here. But
boy, you're a real kink shamer there, aren't you?
well, it's very like, and they put it on at that theater that had the comedy night. They put that on. The husband and wife put that on, or no, the husband.
The bathrobe show, yeah. Yeah,
the bathrobe show. the wife played the wife in the play, and then the husband, I think he directed it.
Yeah, it's a small town,
And it's just about this guy and his wife, and they're fighting. Like the whole play, it's just them fighting about how he's fallen in love with this goat. And like it's like there, I don't even know if there's any moments that are like haha, but it's just very like. I just remembered reading it, and like after I saw this, I was like,
I could see your wheels turning.
But I was like, somebody needs to lighten the mood around here. This is too much, So for my project, that we had to, you could pick whatever play that we wrote, during that time period, and I picked that one, and I wrote a song,
like satirical,
like about this guy, like and it's a dumb song, but it was about a guy, and he really really loves his goat. And I sang it for the class, and and they all thought it was hilarious, and the teacher thought it was hilarious, and he was like, he's like, I think this might be your jam because you're a musical person and you're funny, and I was like,
you have your own lane already kind of established,
like a gravel road kind of a lane, or what?
It's a freeway. You make a U-turn off to get back to Cedar Rapids. That's what your lane is.
Feel like our is this episode sponsored by something interstate related?
Yeah, interstate batteries.
Interstate batteries.
Interstate. Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, and then after it was just like, and I realized that it's way easier for me. Like, or maybe I should say, it feels more like sincere. To me, to write a song that like the purpose of it is to be funny, than to like write a song about how like I'm heartbroken or how I want to brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much of that already too.
I would. It's more interesting and fun for me to write about like stuff that I think is funny or interesting.
Yeah, the absurdity of it. Yeah,
because otherwise, then it's just like I don't know.
No, I think North Korea was the first one I heard from you, and it was either that or it was the.
Did you hear it at what was the name of the place? The club.
At a midnight rodeo?
The midnight rodeo.
Yeah, we were all jamming out to North Korea. Yeah, man, the girls just, man, they can't stop dancing on the tables when your North Korea song comes up. That and also Marry My Cousin. That was also.
I haven't done that one in a while.
No.
Or either of those, I haven't done them in a while.
Oh, they're great. They're bangers. You know.
Maybe I should combine them somehow, like do a remix and I
want
want
to
to marry my
North Korean
cousin. Yeah.
Well, like that was like the marriage equality, the gay rights thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you just heard, you
you want to marry
you took something that was like poignant in the news and just goofed it with it. It was so funny. Yeah.
It was interesting reading about that though, because a lot of people, and I should say a lot of people, but these articles, this one article that I read.
This is how Roseanne Barr got started. Sorry.
Well, let's put gas in the tank.
Here we go. Yeah.
But
let's take some pills.
But so, you just gave me a flashback to Girl Scout camp. But the song when I was reading up about it when I wanted to write the song.
Which song?
There was the Cousin Lovin' one.
Oh,
I was reading about
marriage,
why it's illegal and all that stuff. You know.
You had to read it.
Well, yeah, I wanted to know. You know, I'm like, I want to know the reason.
Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah.
You know, yeah. And I don't know about you, but some of my cousins are.
You got some lumberjacks there. Got some beefcake.
Yeah,
there we go.
Oh, you guessed it.
Yeah,
how'd you know?
I just Iowa. I don't know.
We got some beefcakes.
Got some. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but so I was just reading up about it.
Yeah.
And and it was interesting to hear the arguments or whatever you want to call it.
For and against.
Yeah, for and against. Okay.
For and against marrying your cousin, yes.
But like that, we're led to believe it's like, oh, it's because.
I've always heard. Yeah, go ahead.
Because
genetic.
Genetics, like because you're more likely to have
6 fingers or something.
Yeah. But then this thing that I read, which maybe has been debunked since, but this person was saying that you had just as the percentage of having a kid with birth defects was like the same as if you married somebody that like grew up in the same town as you. And I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
And I thought since I read it, it was true.
If it's in a book, it has to be true.
Yeah. An internet book.
Yeah. If it was on the internet, it had to be. Remember when we trusted the internet?
I still do. I still do.
All right.
It's watching my baby right now. But it's watching a lot of babies right now if you think about it. It's raising a lot of babies.
Set the baby out in front of a ring cam outside the door.
That'd probably work. But the other thing too that I read is that it was like because they wanted to avoid avoid nepotism and also too
like favoritism or like
keeping like all your money and your business and your family.
Okay.
And then also
generational wealth kind of thing. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm guessing.
And then
it sounds like you're not sold on this.
I just I think these should be decided on like a cousin
by cousin basis.
Yeah, cousin by cousin basis.
Yeah.
But then the other thing too that I read that was kind of interesting is that they wanted to it was to increase patriotism because if you're always just like everyone in your family
everybody's
just
inbred
marrying your cousin and stuff, then you're gonna have more like allegiance to your tribe,
family over community.
Yeah, you're not gonna care about America or the state of.
I guess that's what
Missouri.
they kind of say that with like the royal family because they're all like inbred. I've heard that thing. You know what I'm talking about?
I've heard that.
Yeah. Well, like that was. They're kind of in their whole.
I'm still reading those books on the internet. Don't worry, I know what's going on.
You're not completely sold on that. You're not completely sold.
No, I mean if they're inbred, then
No.
Then I guess they're inbred. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never. Yeah, I had a second cousin marry somebody else, but they weren't blood relatives.
Yeah.
But we all thought it. But
it was close enough that it made us stop and think.
It made us all give us a little pause.
Yeah.
They were related by marriage,
You want to draw out a diagram. You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I could draw. They're not together anymore, but it was always just kind of like, oh, like what? They're
because
together.
You tore them apart. Exactly. All of you with your judging eyes.
We made them sit at the kids. We made them sit at their own table at Thanksgiving. That's how it happened. No,
it's too bad.
No, yeah, they weren't like blood relatives.
Yeah.
But it was.
Yeah.
But it was just like one person's sister married. It was like a brother and sister married like a brother and sister that were like cousins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There was something like that where I had a friend in high school. I think it was her mom.
Yeah.
And her mom and her husband, like, so her husband's brother was married to her sister.
Okay.
I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
I guess that's not terrible.
It
there was also like an age thing. Like he was like almost 30 and she was like 19, and it was and it was just like you're marrying your it was that was that kind of whole issue. Yeah. Okay.
You know what's hot?
What?
You know what's hot?
What like attractive? You mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when like a guy.
Yeah.
And like a
lady.
Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the same age. It's
I feel
you don't see it a lot here.
No, it's.
But when you do, it's woo.
Yeah. It works. It works. I try to date within my. I've dated girls like that were like seriously younger than me, and it's just like I can't hold a conversation with them because I don't.
Well, it's nice to say to somebody like, hey, remember when we were all eating a Lester potato chips and shitting our brains out?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I remember that. You know, or you're like, remember Yugoslavia? And they're like, yeah, I do.
Remember when that was a thing?
Yeah.
Lou Bega. You talk about the good times with.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to
have a shared experience,
and not that you can't, have talk about things with someone of a different age, but. No, I think it's whatever people want. That's fine. It's just really about how you click with somebody.
Well, I do think that is kind of creepish a little bit. We have that a lot here in LA, where it's just like we have a very big trend of like dudes and younger chicks, and I don't think it's like criminal by any means, obviously, but it's just also
it's interesting. Like there's someone that I know that is as old as my father, and their wife is younger than me, and that's
significant.
That's
yeah,
and that's it's all right. I'm like I should. He'd probably like my dad. I'm like maybe I should introduce him to my dad.
Well, I mean, I think your dad's still married though.
No, like they just be buddies.
Okay,
buddies.
okay. I thought you were trying to hook your dad up with
no,
dude.
Just like a friend. No. He's busy. He doesn't have time.
He's working on the truck.
Yeah, he's got too many.
He's got the yard.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
He's just trying to deal with that cat noise from the alarm system from the gas station.
No, that cat's been dead a long time. That cat's dead.
Nine lives for that one.
Yeah,
right,
no. And I don't know if it lived. I don't know if it died by natural causes. Actually, I mean, he had a lot of enemies in that neighborhood. Let me tell you.
The way you smile when you say that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Will you give me a moment to do an ad?
Oh, sure.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
You can talk shit
Time
about it if you need to. It'll be like 60 seconds. There we go.
Oh,
all
no,
right.
that's fine.
I'll
just sit here.
I'm sorry. Like a spokesmodel.
Yeah,
a spokesmodel doesn't speak.
Do people see me while you're talking about it?
Well, I mean, it'll be like a 2-shot. It'll be like that.
Like I'll be reacting to the.
You don't have to. I
could. It's whatever you want.
You can do whatever you like. Either way, it's gonna be funny, guys. If you're interested, a great way to help the show out. I want to tell you about my friends at Goodfields. They are a CBD drink, or no, THC.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's Goodfields. It's a THC seltzer drink. It's no alcohol, no sugar, no calories. Get delivered to your house. A lot of great flavors. My personal favorite is the blood orange. You can order it at the link below on the comment section. If you hit the promo code OV points, you get 20% off. You could subscribe, get 6-packs, 12-packs, 18-packs, whatever. They also have gummies and mixes that you can mix in your water. It's the people at Goodfeels. It's a good way to help out the show. And thank you. Hit the link below to purchase. Pretty good.
That was good. Yeah. I like it.
For your I worked radio too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have a radio voice for sure.
Oh yeah, I worked sports radio.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, that's how I got into stand up. Actually, was I would crack jokes when I was working at the LA Times.
Oh, cool.
And about like whatever's on, like you were talking about like stuff on the news, and like I'd do like steroid jokes about Mark McGuire or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah, Mark McGuire. He's the
baseball player.
The baseball player. Yeah. I was gonna say
St. Louis, and he kind of did steroids and was
kind of. He should have just went all in.
Yeah. If you're gonna,
a lot of people did steroids though. And
yeah, but he was like good still, and Barry Bonds, I guess, were
It was
You take steroids?
Did I do steroids?
Did you do steroids?
No.
No, I mean like
it's
still
on the bucket list.
Still on the bucket list.
Yeah.
There's like stuff we get to a certain age. We're like, maybe I should try crack. You know?
I mean, you know. I mean, I wonder if it gets to that point, like where you're like a certain age and you're like, how badly could I really mess up my life?
That's when you get to cousin marriage.
But if you get up get up in years, I wonder if that thought I'm sure. Well, I'm sure every thought has crossed your mind by then. I've had so many thoughts cross my mind, and I like to think I still got,
sensibilities and stuff.
No, some more time left.
you're not cashing the chips in right now. No.
Hopefully not.
No. Well, you've got like a lot of stuff, a lot of music and stuff online. Where can people find that?
I have
Al the Bum. I know that one.
Oh yeah, that's one. Yeah. So there's Al the Bum and Kakmaninoff. Those are two albums that I released several years ago. But lately, I just do like singles.
The Amazon lady is fucking hilarious.
Oh, Gramazon. Yeah, Gramazon.
Yeah. No, it was. I mean, because it's like a real thing, and then also like you make it so fucking silly, and then like when you had the video with it, I remember you did I got to see the live version, the dancing with the walker and stuff like that.
And I pretended to throw the chair at those two girls. Remember they freaked out. That was great.
It was our first show ever. They didn't even know there was going to be comedy. I don't think.
Yeah, they could have been like a comedy, professional wrestling, who knows what.
Very Andy Kaufman.
Yeah. But I just picked it up and I pretended to throw it at him, and they like flinched. I'm like, oh, they think I'm really going to throw a chair at him. But why wouldn't they? Yeah. Because who's going around pretending to throw chairs at people?
You were the first. You were the opening act.
Oh yeah, that could have also made it more off-putting.
It was Leanne took her giving you an intro, and then they're gonna get chairs thrown at them.
I held on to it, It was fine.
I thought that was a mistake. I thought you really meant to throw the chair, and you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Really? Are you joking?
I'm completely screwing with you.
Oh, okay. I don't know. People are always thinking I'm throwing things, but I'm like, no, I'm just moving it, just picking it up and putting it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Why everybody thinks I'm so mad, but
yeah,
that was a fun show.
I also love the dynamics you're doing with Alex with the
so that's
with the mix
with
the mixing what would you call it?
So my husband, Alex Masrobian, he's
super funny, super talented, very funny guy,
and he does like a lot of
DJ,
it's like a turntable scratching artistry, or whatever you.
Yeah, he's like a DJ. Yeah.
But he's not like just like playing music, and stuff. Like he's like with like using samples and like scratching and all this stuff, and he has an album. And if I were a good wife, I could remember the name of it right now, but I'm just an okay wife.
Yeah.
But he has an album, and it's really great. And
it'll be linked in the comments also. How's that?
That'd be good.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd appreciate that.
To be titled to be determined. Here we go.
But he what we've been doing lately is we have our
Yeah.
jokes,
Yeah.
and like one of us will like say like a joke,
Yeah.
and then I'll play guitar,
Yeah.
while he's scratching the joke.
Yeah.
And
And
we've
it's
been
like it's a whole different dynamic. I love that.
It's fun. Yeah, it's been going well. We've been doing a few different shows, and we always get good feedback.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And not just from the speakers.
Yeah, not just from the speakers. Yeah. Which brings us to our sponsor. CBD THC speakers.
You're on people follow you on social media. You got a website, anything like that? Yeah.
And Bandcamp. So if you're interested in my music, I have it all on Bandcamp. That's where I keep most of it. And then I have like videos and stuff on like TikTok. I have a lot of videos there. Yeah. And then YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
She's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
She's everywhere. I think you were actually like kind of like the star of my first sketch. That was the sexual harassment one.
I remember that.
Yeah. No, God, I forgot. I had just forgotten about that till just now. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah. No, you played such a good jerk.
I've been told that.
But no, you played it straight. You know what I mean? But like with no, it was great. It was perfect. It was one of those things. It was like because we're both in our 20s. It was 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah.
Well, there was speaking of being a convincing jerk. So there was a workshop that I took one time years ago, and it was like to find your brand is what it was. It was like some weird, like it was like something like find your brand.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I went to one of those for SAG recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I went
social media SAG
for social media
branding. Yeah.
And this was quite a few years ago. This one, so it was. But this guy, he said, like he would like tell you like what kind of roles could you play? What's your your
first impression? Your look? Are you the
stuff.
quirky neighbor? Are you the college professor kind of look? Whatever. Yeah.
And he says to me, he's like, you, and I'm like, yeah,
to you,
to me, and he's like, you look like when you walk into a room, like you think you're better than everybody. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah. He's like, you look like a total bitch. And I was like, huh. And I was like, wow, I paid you $200 to call me a bitch.
Yeah.
Like there's, could have got that for free somewhere, but and he was like, and then he proceeded
walk by a
to
construction site downtown. Yeah.
Well, he was like, you're that girl that would skip class and lean against the school and smoke cigarettes. And I was like, no, I didn't. I was. But
maybe that's your look. Did you have a leather jacket on at the time?
I was in industrial tech class trying to figure out how to make whatever it was we were making that day. I wasn't very good in industrial tech. That was the one I didn't. I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that means.
It was just you would just use a lot of power tools.
Okay, shop class.
Yeah, like shop class.
Okay, yeah. Well, you guys were like. You guys thought you were smarter than everybody calling it industrial tech. We just called it shop class. And we worked on carburetors and how to steal them. Here we go.
Did you have home ec too?
We had the class. I never took it. I thought it was. I mean, it was like 90% women in the class. I did
90% women.
Wait, no, like the.
No, I'm just thinking like if I were you, I would have taken that class.
I did all right.
Great way.
I did all right. I mean, I played football. I mean,
there you go. Yeah.
And we had a class. It was called distributive education, where you learned how to run like a small business and stuff like that. It was like for that kind of thing. It was initially called marketing education. And then they had to. It was MECA, and then they changed it because it sounded too Muslim, Mecca. So they changed it to distributive education. I'm not the one that changed it. It was like
gosh.
on a state level thing. It was called MECA, Marketing Education Association or something like that. And they go, yeah, it sounds like it's Muslim. so they changed it to Distributive Education, DECA. I remember that. And like we made like Otis Spunkmeyer cookies and sold them. It was my idea to put them at the top of the staircase. So when people walked up the staircase, they would.
Oh, that's always a thinker. Yeah. I like that.
And then I got on at Quick Trip, man, and things were just flying, you know.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Industrial education, is that what it is?
Industrial tech.
Industrial tech.
Yeah.
Shop class.
Yeah, it was. You'd use like the saws and
yeah, like somebody would like lose a finger every year, kind of thing.
The teacher.
For real?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel bad I'm not going to say his name, but yeah, we had a teacher that he was missing a finger.
Well, he's not going to listen on this. He can't click on it, you know.
Yeah. Jeez. No, he's got 9 other ones. He was a nice guy. He was a really nice guy.
Yeah.
But he cut off his finger.
Oh man, I mean that's kind of bound to happen. Yeah. We had the other one. I had one of those classes where they told me that was I do the joke on stage that I got told by the acting group, my acting class, what your first impression was, and I got told I look too shady to be on Better Call Saul.
Jeez.
And I was just like, all right. But they were like saying like go out for villain roles, go out for crooked cop roles, that kind of thing, and I was just like, hey, we could have said that nicer. So yeah, but
I mean, that's nicer than just saying you look like a bitch, you know?
Yeah, because I know you and you're not.
Well,
you know.
Thank you.
Yeah. Her next album, Hannah Gansen, Not a Bitch.
In parentheses, I just look like one.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll wrap this up. Is that
Okay.
cool? Where can people find you? It's just Hannah Gansen on socials and stuff like that?
Hannah Gansen. Have a fun. When is this going to come out?
It'll be like a week or two.
Oh, in a week or two.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got something dropping? Or
well, this weekend there's a show happening at Vibes in North Hollywood. And then next Wednesday, the May 20th, will be Bark at the Barclay.
Oh, Bark at the... but yeah, 10. You had your 10-year anniversary.
Yeah,
Bark at,
10 years.
How has that been? How's that? I mean, I love what you've created there.
I mean, Vance is most of the powerhouse there. You know, Vance is awesome.
Vance is an Oklahoman.
Yeah, he is.
Yes,
yeah.
I got talking with him about that the other day.
I think you Vance and Josh Fadum. I think those are the 3 people I know from Oklahoma.
There's only one other, Sean Polofsky. I don't know,
Oh yeah. Oh, she's from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, she's.
I like everybody from Oklahoma.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we go. Yeah, I'm from Oklahoma State. When we play Iowa State, we go. Those are friendly people. Yeah, those Cyclones. Yeah, there we go. They're good people. So yeah, like once a month, you do the really fun show, Bark at the Barclay, South Pass.
Yes, third Wednesday of the month.
Mm-hmm.
At
10 years
Barclay.
running.
Yeah, 10
which
years.
is freaking amazing for Los Angeles.
Yeah. Been in South Pasadena at the Barclay.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, fun kind of. It's kind of like a little bit of a time capsule place. Yeah. They still have like Naugahyde seats and stuff like that.
It feels haunted.
Cash bar kind of thing. Usually happy hour prices when you go there.
Yeah.
And you get and on top of that, you get Hannah and Alex.
Yeah, most of the time Alex is there. Yeah. But you get Vance.
And you get Vance.
Yeah. You always get me in Vance.
Okay.
And then sometimes Alex.
And then what's the name of the other? What's the name of the other place? Is it Vibes?
Yeah, Vibes. Yeah, Vibes. That's Alex's show.
Yeah.
And it's
North Hollywood.
Yeah, in North Hollywood on Magnolia Boulevard. It's like a hookah and food
restaurant
place.
Yeah, it's outdoor kind of vibe.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a kickback.
Yeah.
I just got started with that. That's awesome.
It's fun. It's off to a fun start.
If you're in LA and you like to laugh, I don't know.
Do you?
Yeah, if you do, and if you don't, don't. If you don't come. Or maybe you need to learn how to laugh.
Just hang.
Yeah, you can just hang. You just
I don't mind if people come and don't laugh.
Well, I mean, uncross your arms. Yeah.
Every now and then, just for your circulation.
Yeah.
Crying out loud.
Yeah, don't glare at the performers. That kind of thing.
Blank.
Don't mad dog them. Guys, thanks for listening. If you like the podcast, share it, like it, and write a review if you're on Apple. Do that, and send it to a friend, that kind of thing. You can follow it Obnoxious Valid Points on social, and on me, I'm the fun Matt Lewis. Here we go. Thanks.
Thank you.
And and find all of Hannah's music
find it all.
And
all of it.
Find it.
Look under your couch. It's there. All of it.
All of your music.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Support for Obnoxious Valid Points is not brought to you by Audible. Audible, are you too stupid to read a book? Have one read to you. You'll find no books or mentions of books at patreon.com/ovpoints.